All right, how's it going, guys? I apologize. I was did do a video, but I forgot to hit the record button, and I went through a full 30-minute video. I was gonna cut it up for you guys to show you the best accidents. I'm gonna work on that for a later date, but today I figure we'll go through and we'll see if you had an F1 car out in your driveway right now, could you just hop in and drive away in it? Well, let's put that to the test here. There's no video. This is just basically gonna go through and we're gonna look at how difficult it would be to just get into an F1 car and go. Now, number one, what do you do with this? This is part jet wheel, it's not a wheel, but it's like the most complicated joystick that you have ever seen. Holy crap. Now, how would you feel if I just went out to your car right now, took your steering wheel off, and you get it in the morning and you have to get to work, and this is how you have to drive to work? I don't think you'd get very far. I think you might be able to figure out how to get it into like 1 or 2 gears, and maybe you'll limp your way to work, but for most of us, we would probably look at this and be like, I'm calling an Uber. So they do have different kinds here. This is the Ferrari one, as you can see. Look at how many buttons: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different knobs. I've missed a button, so there's 13 buttons. Wow. And they all have serve some kind of purpose. I don't know. I would imagine the buttons over here on top are probably the more used buttons. This one right here, self-explanatory. You get yourself a drink. This is probably the volume for the radio. Neutral, park. And I do believe they put neutral on there just so the drivers don't accidentally, while they're shifting gears up and down, don't accidentally put it in neutral. They have to literally push the button. I remember seeing something about an overtake, but I do not see an overtake. Here you're gonna move oil. Yeah, here's the Red Bull one. They look somewhat similar. This is obviously not a real wheel. This is would you even call it a wheel? The steering apparatus. Yeah. It doesn't seem as complicated. Like I said, this isn't an actual real wheel. I don't think this is what the driver would actually be using. But yeah, but we can have, this is a description, a simpler description. We got the LEDs, gearbox, neutral, like it said, to prevent unwanted track selection of neutral. Skip to preset. See, even with the explanation, even with the explanation of some of these buttons, I don't know what they would do. Critical control sensors to the car power unit the driver uses to increment in steps of 1 and 10 through 100 control sensors. No clue. Absolutely none. No clue what that means. DRS, so opens up the slot gap in the rear. So okay, so this is, you can affect the wing. So if you're going through a high drag area like a sharp turn, you can flap the wing down. If you're going straight down a straightaway, you can put the wing up. So you got the engine braking. All right, so basically it just kind of slows down the car for you. You don't have to put as much brake into it. differential mark. I'm not gonna go through and try to explain all these. That would take forever. If you want to look it up, I've got it on this. I got this off www.thedrive.com. And this is just a simple explanation, because here's the next picture. Wow. Wow. So if you're thinking that you're just gonna hop in the car, and even, I mean, you could probably turn the wheels. You might be able to, I don't even know if you figure out how to start the car, to be quite honest with you. I don't even see a start button on these. So yeah, I think that this probably takes like an entire week of classes, if not months, to try to familiarize yourself and be able to use one of these steering wheels, and figure out exactly how it works. I'm sure in simple terms you could probably try to figure out how to go forwards and backwards, but to figure out all the intricacies of the steering wheel, that is quite a task, my friend. But that's not all. There's stuff on the back of the steering wheel too. They got these levers back here. Now this isn't quite as difficult. Also, they got these buttons on the back here. There's 2 buttons back here, and then they got 3 different levers, one side and the other. I never saw the overtake button, and that is the one button that I wanted to explain, was the overtake button. So these cars aren't at full throttle, full power all the time. The overtake button is just simply to keep somebody from passing you, and to be able to pass somebody up. So here's like a simple explanation of the back of the steering wheel. And obviously I don't even think you can get in the car with the steering wheel in there, because it's quite a tight fit, as you're going to see here in a little bit. So you got the differential in, differential out, gear up, gear down. There's your gear. You can hit the clutch at the same time. So I don't know what these K and RFs are, but you're gonna be laying down in the car. All right, so that's kind of like takes something to get used to start off with, and I think you'll figure out the brake and the gas, the brake and the gas pedal down here in this deep dark tunnel. So all I was pointing out was that when I saw all of this, I was like, if that car was in my driveway right now and somebody said it was mine, I'd be super excited. But there is no way in hell I am getting in that car and taking off and driving without doing some serious studying to figure out how to drive it without breaking it at the very least. So I appreciate you guys watching it. I know it's not a video reaction like you're used to seeing from me. I hope you still like the video. If you do, leave a like and a subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until